Alright, so the Hanged Man, it's a pretty interesting card. It has a couple of different meanings here. For one, it has to do with a very intense, dramatic 180-degree perspective shift, seeing things from a completely different point of view. So when you see this like in the future position, if you're doing a reading and it says that your future is the Hanged Man, that means that you're going to have a drastic perspective shift very soon in that area. Usually towards the better, towards a more somewhat more enlightened type of perspective. We see we've got the halo of the sun of light, this halo of light behind his head, which kind of is a universal representation of enlightenment that you can see in like all kinds of old religious paintings and stuff like that. But beyond that, in its deeper, more esoteric level, that has to do with this progression of the awakening of a spirit through through these various cards, through the major arcana, starting with the Fool, going all the way through the series. The Hanged Man has to do with, in a sense, almost being stuck, because previously we talked about balance and this idea that there's balance in all things, and when you reach complete balance, there's nowhere to go. You don't know which direction to move in. There's just a sense of being stuck, and it can be kind of difficult at which point you begin to lose fascination with material things, fascination with any accomplishments in the earthly plane, and there's a new perspective that is required here, a completely new perspective that has never been seen before from your eyes or through your eyes. So on the more basic level, like I said, if you pull this in a reading, it just is saying it has to do with a drastic 180-degree shift in perspective. And if you are following along through this little series, if you're watching these videos in order, and trying to understand how the tarot works and just the progression of the whole thing, you'll find that this is just really talking about the idea of not being able to make a decision because of being kind of disconnected or dispassionate about things in the material realm. It's like you lose fascination with accomplishments, and all of a sudden you don't know what to do, and so there's this new perspective shift that needs to occur, which is what we're going to talk about in the next card, which is number 13, which is Death. So I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.